Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summary channel, and today we'll discuss the situation in Ukraine on the 21st of March. And today we'll start from the Odessa region. Today we got a lot of interesting information from this region. You could see a lot of video in my Telegram channel. Today Russians, they brought their ships here right in front of Odessa, and these ships were trying to clean this coast and beach from mines, because all this beach, all this coast is totally mined, and there is no chance to start operation here because they will lose a lot of forces while trying doing this. So they were trying to attack sea, and the sea in this place is not very deep, so almost all mines are on the surface of this water. So Russians were trying to attack these mines to blow them up. And Ukrainians, as soon as they saw these Russian ships on the horizon, they brought their artillery here in this place, and they started to attack Russians. Imagine yourself. And as soon as Russians saw the artillery system, at that very moment they destroyed it. And Ukrainian forces in this town, they lost almost all their artillery systems, all their artillery forces. So Russians, they are trying to clean this coast, and they are preparing themselves for Operation Odessa. Now we're moving to the north. Today there was another attack of Russian secret weapon Dagger. They attacked the Nikolaev town twice, as I guess. Again, they destroyed another big building. As far as I understand, there were mercenaries in one of the building, and in another building there was Ukrainian forces. So Nikolaev, without any battles and clashes, they continue losing their forces, and they can't do anything with that. Now we're moving to the Mariupol. If you remember, I told you and that Mariupol is already done, and you can see a lot of video in my Telegram channel where you can see that Mariupol is totally under fire and totally under the black smoke. Russians, they haven't cleaned this town yet, but they control everything. They control the roads, they totally surround the city, and there is no way to escape. Their attack the town and the Ukrainian forces from the sea, and there is no way to escape. And yesterday, Russians issued ultimatum to the Ukrainian side to surrender the city, but Ukrainian forces, they refused to surrender the city. And as I told in my previous video, the final date to surrender the city was today in the morning, and they refused to do it. And you should know this, that it should understand that they issued this ultimatum not to the forces in this town. They did this to the head office in the Kyiv. And Russians understand that this city is done. And now they're trying to show a very nice and good picture. Of course, you need to understand that Russians, they don't want to kill everybody in this town. They don't want to kill the Ukrainian army. They don't need this. They don't want to show to the other cities like Nikolaev, like Kryvyi Rih, Kyiv, that there is just one way to fight till the last Ukrainian blood. They don't want to show this. They want to show them another way. They want to show them that there is a way to surrender, and they want to show this situation on this example, on example of Mariupol, when this town was totally blocked, when there is no problem to clean this city and to kill all Ukrainian soldiers there, but they proposed them to put their ammo, put their weapon, and to come out from the city in peace. Now we're moving to the top. Another very bad news for Ukrainians from this side. As far as you can see, this map is still not updated, but the Russian front line is much more higher. And today you also can find this information in my Telegram channel. Today we got the news. The Russians, they took the communication between Ukrainian armies and the guys, the Ukrainian army from this side, they were asking the center again, they were asking the center permission to retreat from these territories, because it's just a question of a few days, 2 or 3 days, when this group of Ukrainian forces will be surrounded. And as soon as these guys will be surrounded, it will open them a very good territory to attack this Donbas army from the south. And as far as you remember, there are 100,000 soldiers here. And if Ukraine loses this big army, or if they will allow Russia to surround this big army, I don't know who will protect these lands from Russians. Because I don't know what to say. Russians, they are very successful on the south. They are taking this territory and surround this territory very soon. They will do this. Also, Russians, they attack from Avdiivka. So you see that they are attacking here and they're attacking here, and they want to surround this territory, this big territory. Also, we got information from this side that, as far as I understand, Russians, they are still cleaning the Rubizhnoye. Some sources, they said that they have already done this and they are now fighting in the Severodonetsk. But some sources said that there are still clashes here. Now we are moving to the Sumy. Sumy, as far as you can see, Russians, they control almost all the city around except this road. And few days in a row they're trying to attack city from both sides, from these two sides. And today I don't know who did this artillery strike, but on this territory there is a very toxic plant, and some artillery bullets, they got into this toxic plant, and there was a very big risk of ammonia poisoning. And after that, there were no more clashes and no more try from Russian side to attack this town. And there was a lot of news from the Kyiv. And first of all, as far as you can see, there is a small island on this territory we were talking about in the previous video, and this is the only territory which is under Ukrainian control. But today I got the news that this bridge was broken. It's railway bridge. And that means that if it was the last bridge through this Irpin river, so that means if the Ukrainians blow this bridge up, that means that they left this territory, and soon we will see that this territory will be colored into Russian red color on this map, of course. Also, another news and another video, I think you saw this, and you can also see this video in my Telegram channel, that this is the big mall right in among the civil buildings. In Ukrainian, they hide a lot of reactive systems, rocket reactive missile systems in this mall, and every day they take these systems out of this mall and they start attack Russians here. And by the way, these two things are very connected between each other, because Russians, they found out this place and they attacked this territory, I think, or with the dagger or with the caliber, and they destroyed and all their rocket launch systems. There was a few, not like one, there maybe 10 of them. And right after that, I think that Russians start their attack on the Irpin, and in an hour and a few they blow up this bridge, because they understood that there is no chance to protect this territory anymore without the support of these systems, because you see it's not a very big distance here, and as soon as Russians start attack, they start to suppress their operation, and it allows to Ukrainian forces here to keep this territory under their control. But as soon as Russians suppress this artillery system, rocket system, they don't have any possibility to hold this territory. Also, today I would like to speak about other things, not just the front lines and battles. Recently, I began to notice how much the brutality in this war is increasing. Starting from the beginning of this special operation, I saw a lot of videos like Ukrainian forces mock the bodies of Russians. And by the way, I can't say the same about the videos from the Russian side. And I want to admit that there is one very important thing in this situation. As far as you can see from the Ukrainian Defense Ministry, every day they say about the losses of Russian soldiers. And by today, according to the Ukrainian side, they have already lost around 15,000 people. And I still have never heard information from Russian side how many people Ukrainian lost in this war. And this is very important. These small details show the attitude from Ukrainians to Russians and from Russians to Ukrainians. And all these mocks from the Russian bodies, and I saw a lot of videos, every day they say information about the losses. Of course, I understand that it's a part of informational war, but I think that no matter where we are, first of all, and in situation like this, we must respect our enemies. It's just the soldiers from the both sides, and both of these soldiers, they do their job first of all. Russians, they're not here because they want to kill and they want blood. No, they're just the regular soldiers who got an order and now they're doing their job. They need to do this job. If they won't do this job, they will go to jail. Of course, I'm not sure what's better, maybe to go to jail for a few years but to save your life. But I think that they don't have even any option to change this situation. So I think that there is another information I got from the Donbas boiler and from the town Dnipro or Zaporozhye. I'm not sure exactly about that. That the head of authorities in this town told that that Russian forces, Russia is not a single nation country. It's a multi-religious country where you can find and Catholics and Orthodox and Muslims and so on. There are a lot of religions, a lot of people, a lot of nations are living there. And one of the nations that support Russian and fighting on their side is Chechens. I think you know this name, Chechens. And I want you to know that they are Muslims. They are very, very Muslims. And today, or yesterday, I got an information that the authorities from these regions, they gave an order to their forces, if they're killing Chechens, they should bury them in the skin of pig. And this is the conversation about respect our enemies. In any case, you need to understand what does it mean to Muslim to be buried in a pig skin. It's very bad for them. It's no respect for them, for the Muslim religion at all, and so on. I understand that there is a war on their land. I understand that they're fighting for their land. Everybody understand that. But where is this line? Where is this red line? Who can tell me where is this red line? When can you do this? When can you kill your enemy, and not just kill, but you know that he's a Muslim and you can bury him in the pig skin? Where is this red line? So this war became more and more brutal, and it is not very good. For today there is no more news. Subscribe my channel. Also, you can join my Telegram channel. I try to update this Telegram channel with the news from the front lines and translate them into English so you can be up to date for all the information. And have a good day.